Good morning, everyone. It is October 6th. The year is 2011, and I am Elise. Hello. Good morning. Nice to see you again. It's been like 5 days since I've posted a vlog. I've been in a funk for like 3 weeks, crying. Changed my meds. I'm on like a full freaking crazy cocktail of meds. Started feeling better a couple days ago. As you know, my husband has cancer, so I've been going through some internal conflict about what's going on, and I started to feel better. Steve Jobs dies. I'm not saying it's all about me. I am devastated because if a man of that wealth cannot get medical intervention, then there is none. You know what I'm saying? So like when Magic Johnson had AIDS and he was the only one that was cured at the time, I believe it's because he had cash. So what's going on? I don't know. I think that we take some of the money instead of sending it to freaking Afghanistan where these people ride camels, right? Screw them. Let's take the $2 trillion or whatever we're sending over there. Let's find a fucking cure for cancer. You know what I'm saying? My children need their father. Enough already. So if I need to go to Congress, people, you're going to regret it, right? You don't want me sitting up there and looking at you and pointing at you and saying, listen, fucker, right? I know you got a cushy retirement fund, right? I know you got health insurance for life. I know you get a pension, all this stuff. Okay, you start working for me and my family. And you start pumping money into R&D for cancer research and stop letting all these Americans die every fucking year. Sick of it. You don't want me in Washington. So all these people are protesting against the government, this and that. All these, you know, the left, the Democrats want help for all these people, Well, you know what? Let's start banging on the door for somebody to give us some help, right? I need help, and I need it now. I'm really considering going to Washington. I don't know. I'm pissed. So that made me all sad again. I listened to this might help somebody. I don't know, maybe it won't. I listened recently to an Eckhart Tolle video where somebody wrote into him that they were going to kill themselves. And he didn't know why. Just, I'm going to kill myself, and what do you think about that? So he said, in his way, if you ever watch Eckhart Tolle, he spends about half the time talking and half the time just looking into the camera like this. So it's very odd. I have seen him in real life, and he's as odd, but he's kind of brilliant. So he talks about the ego and what you think a lot. And so he told the guy, he's like, look, I don't know what's going on with you. This is not how he talks, but he's like, I don't know what's going on with you, but whatever it is, if you put your ego aside, whatever it is, and live in the moment, whatever it is will probably stop bothering you. So I realized, right, I had an epiphany that what was really bothering me most was my worrying about my kids and my husband. You know, how am I going to help them through their journey? How am I going to help them with their sadness? How am I going to help them transition? How am I going to help my husband? Guess what the word was? Ego. How was I going to grade up? Was I going to get an A in support? Was I going to get an F in journey alignment? Like, where was I going, right? So I realized, bing, that what I was really afraid of was failing. And then what I realized was that I really can't fail, right? I'm not abandoning my children. I'm not thinking less of them. I will be there to hold them, support them, and guide them. However, I do believe that they are competent people and that this is also their journey and not one that I need to guide them through. It's one that I need to walk with them through. Fuck, I'm smart. So it did lift some of the weight, the heavy weight. I mean, I was crying pretty much, if I was awake, I was hysterical for like the last 3 weeks. Some of the weight and the pressure I felt was actually lifted, and I started to believe that my family are capable and that I'm there as an assistant, not as a director of their lives. Oh, if you're not writing this shit down, right? This is good stuff. So that's what I learned. So I feel better. I do have some makeup on, although I do look not great. My husband the other day said, I said, I feel like a meatball, like Snooky. And he's like, no, you're not like that. You're like a tall meatball. And this is a man that thinks that I want to have sex with him when he says that, which is another thing that's crazy. Men have short-term sex memory, okay? You can have sex at 8 o'clock in the morning. By 2:30, it never happened. Just never happened. So yesterday, we knocked it out. And this morning, I made sure to say, you do remember we had sex yesterday. He's like, it wasn't the day before? I'm like, you're not pulling that amnesia on me. No, it was yesterday. So he's like, come on, let's just, I'm like, so he says, he's going to get a shirt that says, I'm with no, right? So after we did it, I said, you should get a shirt that says, I'm with not right now, right? It's just not right now. Not, it could be, I mean, if a man's awake, it's time. I don't care, unless you're dating, right, new, and you're a woman that's newly divorced or in an affair, you're not miss anytime you want me, right? You're miss, I have 5 minutes, let's knock it out. Or let's do it while I'm watching TV, and then you can have 20 minutes, right? The other thing that's going on in my life is the Michael Jackson trial. It's not Michael Jackson, it's Conrad Murray. Although for me, it's always been a Michael Jackson trial because I personally think he's a child molester, mental patient, drug addict. Okay, great music, put that aside. Okay, just because you do great music or you are a philanthropist or you're a great writer or whatever you're great at, if you are a douchebag, right, and you do things that are inappropriate, criminal, da da da, it doesn't forgive you, right? I get that Conrad Murray probably negligent homicide, whatever. I mean, I know a lot about the story. He was paid 150 grand a month, and you know what? You got a boss man who's a drug addict. You're the drug dealer. Things are going to implode at some point, right? And it's amazing how much of MJ's cocktail is my own cocktail, which kind of makes me nervous. But I definitely don't have MJ money, so I'm not really that worried. So it just pisses me off that a lot of the commentators that are doing the Conrad Murray trial and how he killed Michael Jackson are the same ones that were accusing him of being a pedophile not that long ago, right? So this flip-floppy thing, I just don't like it. Be consistent with your values, right? You shouldn't kill somebody. Conrad Murray is separate, right? Let's keep Michael Jackson where he belongs in the pedophilia. And don't tell me that he's not a pedophile because he wasn't convicted because he paid the guy like, what was it, $14 million to shut the fuck up, right? Okay. I don't care how much money you have. When you're innocent, you're not paying $14 million. You're not. You are standing by your conviction. It's not that you don't want bad press. Da, 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 da. You're covering it up. I know this. I know it for a fact. So anyway, nothing really great, funny has happened. Although I did say to my son the other day, we were talking about hygiene because he won't wear deodorant. He's 9 years old and he smells like a goat. And I said, dude, you need to wash under your balls. I don't know. I guess I should call them testicles, but I don't. And he said, why? I'm like, because girls don't like that. And he's like, I'm not interested in girls. I don't really care. So for him, he could have sweaty balls probably for another 5 years and just be fine with it. So whatever, that was pretty funny. That's really it. That's all that's funny. I'm almost over my oyster thing because I ordered oysters the other day, and they were the size of an abortion. I swear to God, they were this damn big. And yeah, it slid down my throat, but oh, they were this big. Are you looking at this? I like the ones that are like this. You know, they're like that big. Let me see if I can make it. Not like that. So I think I'm over the slime. Even thinking about it brings up a little bit of vomit in my throat. Anyway, last thing, because we're at 10 minutes. A friend of mine that I hadn't seen in a while commented on my eyelashes yesterday. Let me see if you could see them, because I think I have bad lighting. Can you see them? I don't know. Anyway, they're super long. And the secret is, can you see them? Yeah, they don't look that long. A product called Latisse. It's the one that Brooke Shields uses. Okay, this works. It's not cheap. But you just put it on, and it's like weed and feed. I had to stop using it because my eyelashes, right, when I put my glasses on, my eyelashes were touching my glasses. So girls, I know you might want to not do anything to yourselves, whatever. This is a product you believe in, and I'm not being paid for the endorsement, although I should be paid. So Latisse, if you're listening. So anyway, that's what I have today. Since I do feel a little bit better, I will be doing more vlogs on whatever is going on in my home or my life or the planet. So that's what I got. Thank you for being with me. Love you.